The goal is making money farming views. Because, yeah, I am far from the person he tried to portray me as. He tried to portray me as someone who is a bitch. Well, no, if you're making a video about with me, Brian, I will copyright claim you. I'm not giving you permission to put me into one of your videos.
Blur her. Blur everything. She wants to play that game, I'll play that fucking game. Blur her face. Here you go. I got the address.
Alright, let's get into this. Tmol, a YouTuber who has roughly 1.3 million subscribers, was found at the beginning of this month with an interesting video called Trolling Celebrity Streamers with Donations. In this video, he does exactly that, donating to very popular streamers, probably those who don't really need it, to be fair, and just bothering them. There was one streamer who Tmol went too far with, a fairly small YouTuber by the name of Spudsy, and she was brand new to streaming. Keep that in mind. In the original video, Tmol made before it was cut out, he not only harassed Spudsy, but also someone by the name of Kui who was defending her.
A raging cum. Brian tipped $4.20. Damn okay, well hopefully it's your last time too.
What? Species ever even existed. How could I not want to see what this
cum. Brian tipped $4.20. I found you, and I deeply regret it.
Spudsy does say if her content is in his video, she will issue a copyright strike. Here's the thing. Spudsy hasn't done anything wrong. She didn't threaten the guy, she never insulted him, and just simply asked him to stop and laughed at the few of the first donations. Though I think it was more like a sort of thing, a nervous laugh. Tmol is the one who took it way too far, in my opinion. Even going as far as sending an address to text-to-speech, which can be a bannable offense. Text-to-speech is allowed on your donations for Twitch, for YouTube, everything. But it is a bannable offense if something is said that's either out of pocket or it doxes someone. And the content creator is responsible for it. The address was to the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. However, at a glance, he didn't clarify that it wasn't the arena until the final one. The final donation he sent. And it just looked like a normal address. Upon the video being uploaded, it was flooded with comments about Spudsy. And the fact that these fans of Tmol can defend him is shocking to say the least. How about I read a few of these? 1350. This stupid woman needs some brain cells. Of course, she's the one that needs brain cells, right? Ignore the fact that Tmol harassed her for views and content on the internet. Ignore the fact that she was just chilling during her stream until he did this. She's the stupid one here, right? Not the man who looks like a default skin in a 1 out of 10 Unity game. Bruh, she's a nobody without her simp loser fan base and wants to take it that far, LMAO. Charge that shit back now and let's mass reporter stream, LMAO. Spudsy didn't take it that far. Tmol did. He's the one who went onto her stream and acted like everything he did was a joke. Then changed the video to make it seem like she was just crazy.
I'm gonna move on to 100 to 200. First time I'm new. I gotta donate and say hopefully you're last.
Brian tipped $4.20. Hey.
Hold up,
Really
the audio's playing through
time?
my speakers. Brian, it is my first time.
Brian tipped $4.20. Damn okay, well hopefully it's your last time too.
What? What do you mean by that?
Dude, the one girl's chat was laughing with them. Look at this girl's chat. Ban that guy. Ban him. Minus 840.
Racer Shot says, followed her and sadly she is getting death threats on Twitter. She is actually very nice. Some of you followers need to stop it. It ain't that serious. You're making it seem Tmol is a bad person. Some context for this, I think what Racer Shots is trying to say is that Tmol isn't actually that bad. Which I don't believe. Which I will go over very soon. The reason why I say that is because he did more than just the few donations he showed in his video. And not only that, he was bullying a popular streamer. Spudsy at the time was not popular at all. He has Tmol has 1.3 million subscribers, and Spudsy's channel only has a little bit under 11K. It's like if a principal bullied a kindergartner. But this commenter is giving the benefit of the doubt in hopes of this being a genuine mistake. But the exchange between several people has me worried for the fan base. Scarlet. She showed that she is toxic first. Back to Racer Shots. She really ain't. Doesn't deserve death threats, though. I agree. I don't think she deserved death threats over defending not only herself, but also one of her viewers. Lucifex responding to Scarlet, nah, get a life instead of sending death threats. Scarlet back to Racer Shots, deserved, go away bot. Scarlet to Lucifex, nah, get a life instead of protecting women in the internet and lick butts on Twitch. I'm certain Scarlet is a literal child, and that's kind of what Tmol's whole thing is, advertised towards children. But here's the thing, they weren't protecting Spudsy. Lucifex and Racer Shots were just saying that she didn't deserve death threats. I can barely read. I had to redo Scarlet's last line like 6 times, by the way. Bruh, that chick is actually cringe. I said the game she is playing is cringe insta-banned. Can't take a joke.
And can't take a joke. I can take a joke. I can usually take a fucking joke, but when it comes to the part where you're harassing me and you're harassing one of my viewers and then I start getting death threats, yeah, it's not really a joke anymore now, is it?
Spudsy can take a joke better than your dad is able to take the glory hole ravaging he gets. He didn't only say cringe, but I think he got banned for another reason. I could barely tell his PFP on Twitch, but I think it's one of the Dance Mom shows. I think he got banned specifically for that. I don't have access to Spudsy's Twitch ban offenses other than what she shared in a public Google Doc. You give her over $50 and her response is to threaten to copyright you? I forgot. When someone gives you money, it means you could just do whatever you want with them. Pretty sure prostitution is illegal, but hey, what do I know? TBH, I have been a fan of Tmol for a while. Side note, what exactly makes him enjoyable? Seriously, what is it? But I went to Spudsy's stream to see what happened. Tmol left out some context and some clips he didn't share in the videos. All I'm going to say is he may have gone a bit too far. He did go too far. Okay. Still going to keep watching the videos. They are still funny and good as fuck. How is any of this content good? Huh. Alright, let's see. I spent $500 on Tinder and this happened. Very grabbing. Very grabbing. It definitely doesn't sound like a J Station title. Hot woman finds out what it's like to be an average man on Tinder.
Do not have my consent. I said you are not allowed to put me in a video or I'm going to copyright strike you.
And a man that looks like a 15-year-old child.
That I literally
it's his fan base,
told him that he does not have my consent. Like, does he not understand what no means?
Funniest Omiko clips of all time. I get it. You want 2013 YouTube back. So do I. But whatever. That's not fucking. That no. Back to the comments. 1526. Tmol, the editor failed. Yo, blur her name in the last dono. She is coming for your money. Spudsy isn't copyright striking for the money. She clearly states that she doesn't want to be in a video at all, and Tmol ignored her request. It's her stream, her content, and she has full legal right to clean that section of the video. Or strike that section of the video. I went into her stream and told her. She already knew and said that she didn't... Oh my god, I can't fucking read. Jesus Christ. She didn't say she was going to copyright you, lol. But she is mad. I got banned from her chat for talking about it. What are you talking about? She said she was going to copyright. I think what happened was that she might have misread the comment. And you might have also just misread the situation. For someone that could barely fucking type, I'm surprised that you even were able to get to her chat. Woman how? Tmol, you forgot to blur Spudsy's name in your last dono. They are talking about it right now. Soup Sailor. Yeah, it's crazy. She's on sub-only mode now. I've never a more idiotic, oversensitive, sense of humor lacking chat in my life. Woman Hall. Yeah, and her entire chat as well.
And death threats on my Twitter. I've had to turn off my comments on my YouTube. I've had to lock down my Discord. I've had to private my Twitter and my Instagram and everything. Oh. This guy has 1.3 million subscribers on YouTube, and he is fully aware that this is happening, right?
Here's a thought. Here's just a wild, wild thought. You ever think that Tmol might have been in the wrong? Here's another thought, though. What Tmol did just wasn't funny. It was bullying a significantly smaller content creator for the sake of a bigger content creator's video, even though they demanded that she would not be in the video. Her chat is in sub-only mode because of the death threats and everyone talking about Tmol. Spudsy is now connected to Tmol in a way she never wanted, yet here we are with either children or man-children whining that she can't take a joke when the joke wasn't even funny to begin with. The guy from earlier says, Spudsy Bud is so triggered. Yes, defending yourself from a man-child donating to you only to make a video segment about you, then getting upset at what he did is definitely a triggered moment. I haven't heard that since 2015. Jesus fucking Christ. I ain't saying that the joke has to not be aimed at someone for it to be funny. I'm saying that Tmol took it way too far. He donated just to make fun of her and her moderators. But since, what he showed wasn't the full donations he did. He only showed like 3 or 4. How about we read the actual donations that Spudsy made public? Shall we? This is after the first 3. Wait, stop, I ain't finished. Kui, I ain't saying the full name just to save myself time, is astronomically down bad. Bro is hoping on you, I believe he meant to say hopping, any chance he gets just to get shut down. Lil man wouldn't last a second in my hood. Where are you at? Aha, Lil man, shut the fuck up. Yes, because you definitely have been in the hood and look absolutely horrifying to fight. Spudsy, I want you to give this money, $20, to Kui. They can use it on an escort. Sure, he had to pay to get laid, but at least he'll get in some sort of action. So, Kui is basically you, given how much money you supposedly spent on these women to talk to you. Yes, I am aware he has a daughter, but I feel bad when she enters school and people find out her dad is acting this way. Like, holy fuck, does people not... Do YouTubers not realize that, once you have a kid, your fucking digital footprint is going to make a massive difference in the world? And whether or not they get bullied? Whatever. Did Spudsy just fall into a black hole? She was she was playing Outer Wilds when this happened. Yes, but don't let that distract you from the fact that Kui has never felt the touch of a woman. Tmol's really interested in this guy's sex life. You want to tell us anything, man? I mean, I'm bisexual. I get it if you were. Maybe you're actually gay and had a daughter to hide the fact that you are gay yourself. That was a joke. A bad one, yes, but a better one than whatever Tmol could ever write. I noticed that Denix just said Kui. Maybe it's a friend that's fucking with you. And Denix, you would be wrong, because he would have to have friends for that to be true, and Kui does not have any friends. Alright, how about we break down this absolutely hilarious joke bit by bit. A no friends joke. A joke that has been overdone by several people and is about as effective as an elementary kid throwing a plush Sonic doll at you. The same joke we did back in middle school to people who were probably bullied as well. And of course you have tons of friends, right? You're absolutely not the most insufferable person in the room the moment you walk in. And maybe the reason why girls cover their drinks when you're around. Tmol did confront this a bit, saying that his editor missed a part of blurring Spudsy's name and even asking not to send hate. I'll give him credit for that, though I feel like he should have said something on a bigger scale. The comments below are still fucked. How about, like, holy shit. Dude, don't be a simp. I would refund that shit. Refund the money for that girl. No, she is toxic. I go and break her soul. Too late, she is already getting spammed and follow-botted. Yeah, hooray. Follow-botting is a bannable offense, even if you're not the one who did it. Thankfully, it's easily traceable to prevent this stuff. So, she wasn't negatively harmed in that way. Alright, what about those who were banned on her Twitch? Let's look at what they said. You suck, you got in a video. You still were in the vid. Something as a keynote here. Most of the people were banned by moderators and not Spudsy herself. And a lot of them were just fucking wrong. These mods are really trying to hit skull emoji, skull emoji. I don't think any of them are trying to hit. She's just a normal girl, not Pokimane trying to pop her tits out, doing the overly cutesy act. She's just being normal. Yes, she's attractive, but is that why you're saying this? By that logic, why are you following Tmol? The most mid-looking man that has ever mid. Apologize to him, you weirdo, being so mean to a person that is supporting you. Spudsy needs to apologize for defending herself? Do you ask murder victims to apologize for getting blood on the killer? Why wouldn't you want the exposure? Seems like a bad business choice. Look at your viewers. Like, if he did shout her out, there would be hundreds in here. It's business, no bad press. I had to include this one in full for how stupid it was. I don't think Spudsy does this for business practice. She does it for fun, and it's more like, oh, I can get some fucking money from this? Some good old Mr. Krabs, money, money, money? Alright, I'll bite. There are more, but I'll leave a link to Spudsy's original video down below, which will also have the Google Doc connected to it. The best parts about all this? Tmol didn't remove the clip until Asmongold, of all people, went over on it on his live stream.
The truth is that this has nothing to do with her. This person has had bad experiences with women in their life, probably, let's be real. And this girl is just simply an unwilling victim to this person's frustration. Why are you simping? Like, it's actually, she apologized to a notified streamer as a joke afterwards. Don't feel bad just because you actually got a pushback. Every other streamer has feels too. Yeah. Refund a bitch. Yeah. It's actually crazy that, like, in my opinion, I do think that YouTube should do something about people that have a financial, like a financial interest in harassing other people. I think this is becoming like a bigger and bigger problem on the internet. And like with something like this, let's be honest, like this is like a 3 out of 10, right? It's not really that big of a deal. But like, remember whenever the guy wanted to jump out of the hot air balloon? Well, that could have actually killed someone. That could have caused somebody to lose their life. or lose their job. And these are like legitimate, really bad things that now, because everybody has the ability to like record and broadcast like wherever they want, basically with like technology, you see so many people that are trying to up the ante and harass in public.
No, it's always funny when a big fish thinks he's all tough, beating up the smaller fish, until a shark comes in and bites him in the fucking ass. I don't really have much else to say other than this Tmol guy is just straight up a child. He did own up to it at least, but only after someone bigger than him called him out. Thank you, World of Warcraft Jesus, by the way. Thank you. Anyway, see ya.